Good luck to you. It should be. I'm pretty tipsy, so it should be good.
Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10.
Okay, I'll wait.
Fighting early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Kent State Golden Flashes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Away to get us going here. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in his opening possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Gets into space at the 50. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
QB decides to keep it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Split backfield here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're going to run the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Loses 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Just ran away from the defense. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. And they're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try to run it with the option. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's going to take off. There's contact on the throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Pittsburgh offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Now here's the toss play. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State's offense back out there now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, second and forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play caller a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here in 1st and 10. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He's on the run, launches deep, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after the interception, and that will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground. And now
You have a lot
give
to
your
complain
opponent a
about.
chance
Up
to get
21-0.
back in this game.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Golden Flashes looking to run some tempo here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation, isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Fuck, man.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Golden Flashes will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Gain of 4. 3rd down coming.
Am I super predictable in offense? How come you stuff me
So let's see
anytime?
what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Pittsburgh 21, Kent State 0.
The Panthers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop in his defense as they try to cut into this lead.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it on a counter. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's an option look. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kurt.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out it hasn't worked.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Kent State's offense back out there now. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. And now the running back's got it again. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Receiver makes the grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Caught behind the line. It's Nicholson. He converts the 2-point try. Now a 13-point game.
Good game, Brad, before it leaves. Join the party.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of
Hey, did you download the Murder Club?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm drunk.